Hello, people. How y'all doing? I had to come back and redo this video over again. I did a video earlier today, and I talk about how I'm not really into, I'm not a religious person, but I feel like that there, you know what I mean. That basically when I approach the Bible and when I approach those different things, I question it, even though I have read it. I mean, don't get me wrong. At one point in my life, back in 2004, before 2004, man, I was I I believed that I had a better relationship with the Lord or with God more than what I do now, because I kind of I got into like 2014, around 2013, at the end of 2013, I started kind of dribbling myself away from it. I gotten away from it because um yeah, I did. I got away from it a whole lot because um and I stepped back and I started to question different things. I had no idea that I was going to that I would do that. You know what I mean? But it's just like we all, come on now, we all have darkest moments in our life. Everybody's struggles is not the same. Your struggles may not be the same. My struggles may not be like your struggles. But I'm not gonna sit up here and say a lot of you all have a better relationship with God than I do. You know what I mean? So I make sure I put that out there. I'm not going to, if you come into God or whatever, then why would you, it ain't no sense in acting like, it catches up with you. When you get on and you try to pretend to be something that you're not or whatever, then, hey, it eventually, what's in the dark gonna come to the light. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's why I say, I think I believe in my heart. Maybe I still believe in a supreme being or whatever. I know you can believe and still be the devil. I recognize that. You know what I mean? But uh, just because you can quote scriptures, you can do all these different things and quote the Bible, quote these different things, that doesn't mean that that person is actually with God or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not a genius in the Bible at all. I make that clearly. I have read the Bible over a span of a couple of years or whatever you want to call it. But it doesn't mean that, I would say maybe about 10 years ago, back in 2004, I think my relationship was a lot stronger than what it is now, because I drifted away from it. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to compare myself to that story or that situation, but most of you know this story. When Jesus was standing before Pontius Pilate, and they asked him, "Are you king of the Jews?" And he said, "You say that I am." So, in other words, when it was time for him to be crucified, and during the time when he was being crucified, I think they started like 9 o'clock in the morning, and then around 3 o'clock in the evening, he yielded up the ghost and said, "My God, Allah, lama sabachthani," that is to say, "My God, why have you forsaken me?" So, even at that moment, that was a wilderness experience. We all have wilderness experiences at times. And I don't even understand why. I question myself, okay, I got away from it. And at one time, maybe I felt like I was, what should I say, a Christian or whatever. But now, even then, when I wasn't in it, I never did call myself by that name. And I sure enough don't call myself by that name now. I don't. But I will, you know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking about the story where he said, my God, why have you forsaken me?" You know what I mean? So even at that moment, at that very moment, he felt forsaken on the cross, at that moment. So a lot of times, I feel, it's like, I explained it a little bit better, but I think I deleted the other video because I wasn't really sure about that video, or said something that, because, you have to, I try to be delicate with social media. But, like I said, the enemy, the devil, can read the Bible. The devil knows the Bible better than anybody. You know what I mean? He knows it. And just because he can quote it, that doesn't necessarily mean that he is actually we say, I mean, that people are actually who they say they are, whatever. But it's just a moment in my life to where I feel like I'm just having it. You know what I mean? And it's I guess it's just a process of time. You have to wait till it processes and wear itself off. I guess I don't know if I use the right term or not. But comment below and let me know what you think. I'll come back a little bit before I go in tonight because I got to get up tomorrow. All right, I'm out, people.